The longest day, a turning point in World War II. World War II was a global conflict. It engulfed nations in a fight for freedom. D-Day, June 6, 1944, stands as a pivotal moment in this war. On this day, Allied forces launched a massive invasion of Nazi-occupied France. This daring operation, codenamed Operation Overlord, marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany's grip on Europe. D-Day was the largest seaborne invasion in history. It involved troops from the United States, Britain, Canada, and other Allied nations. The operation aimed to liberate France and eventually defeat Nazi Germany. The success of D-Day was crucial for the Allied victory in World War II. The significance of D-Day extends beyond military strategy. It represents the indomitable spirit of those who fought for freedom against tyranny. The bravery and sacrifice displayed on the beaches of Normandy serve as a timeless reminder of the human cost of war. D-Day was a turning point. It put the Allies on the offensive. It led to the liberation of France. It ultimately contributed to the defeat of Nazi Germany. A plan of unprecedented scale. The making of Operation Overlord. The planning for D-Day was a monumental task. It required meticulous coordination and secrecy. The operation involved a vast assembly of troops, ships, and aircraft. Military strategists faced the daunting challenge of landing troops on heavily fortified enemy territory. The English Channel separating England from France presented its own set of challenges. The unpredictable weather and strong currents posed significant risks to the invasion fleet. The success of the operation hinged on meticulous timing and coordination. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Supreme Allied Commander, oversaw the planning and execution of D-Day. His leadership and determination were instrumental in uniting the Allied forces under a common goal. Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, a brilliant German commander, led the German defenses along the French coastline. The scale of Operation Overlord was unprecedented. Over 150,000 Allied troops landed on the beaches of Normandy. The operation involved thousands of ships, landing craft, and aircraft. The sheer magnitude of the undertaking reflected the Allied commitment to liberating Europe. Faces of D-Day, leaders and heroes on the battlefield. D-Day was more than just a military operation, it was a human drama that unfolded on a grand scale. Behind the ranks of soldiers were individuals who displayed extraordinary courage and resilience. Their stories personalized the sacrifices made on that fateful day. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Supreme Allied Commander, carried the weight of the free world on his shoulders. His leadership and determination inspired confidence in the troops under his command. Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, known as the Desert Fox, was a formidable opponent. He was tasked with repelling the Allied invasion. On the front lines, young men from all walks of life confronted the horrors of war. Medics risked their lives to save others. Chaplains offered comfort and solace amidst the chaos. Radio operators relayed vital information, connecting the front lines to the command centers. The stories of these individuals, both famous and unknown, paint a vivid picture of the human experience on D-Day. Their bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering spirit in the face of adversity continue to inspire generations. Section 4. Acts of Valor, Ordinary Men, Extraordinary Courage. Amidst the chaos and carnage of D-Day, countless acts of valor unfolded on the beaches of Normandy. Ordinary men rose to extraordinary heights of courage, driven by a sense of duty, camaraderie, and an unyielding will to survive. Private First Class Desmond Doss, a combat medic and conscientious objector, refused to carry a weapon, yet he single-handedly rescued 75 wounded soldiers while under intense enemy fire on Hacksaw Ridge. His unwavering commitment to saving lives despite the danger earned him the Medal of Honor. Lieutenant Richard Winters, a paratrooper with the 101st Airborne Division, led his men with exceptional bravery during the assault on Brecourt Manor. He and his small unit destroyed a German artillery battery that had been pinning down American troops on Utah Beach. These are but a few examples of the countless acts of heroism displayed on D-Day. From the beaches to the hedgerows, soldiers fought with tenacity and selflessness, their actions etched in the annals of military history. Section 5. Against the odds, the perils and challenges of D-Day. The Allied forces faced formidable challenges on D-Day. German defenses were well prepared, with machine gun nests, artillery batteries, and mines littering the beaches. The terrain itself posed significant obstacles, with steep cliffs and hedgerows hindering troop movement. Weather conditions played a crucial role in the operation. Strong winds and rough seas made the landings treacherous, with landing craft capsizing or missing their designated points. Communication breakdowns added to the confusion, as units struggled to coordinate their movements amidst the chaos. Despite meticulous planning, unforeseen circumstances arose, demanding quick thinking and improvisation. Units found themselves pinned down by enemy fire, cut off from reinforcements, and facing overwhelming odds. The success of the invasion hinged on the courage, resilience, and adaptability of the soldiers on the ground. Section 6. Victory at a cost. The impact of D-Day and its aftermath. D-Day, while a resounding victory for the Allied forces, came at a heavy price. Thousands of soldiers were killed, wounded or captured during the landings and the subsequent battles to secure the Normandy beachhead. The human cost of the operation served as a stark reminder of the brutality of war. Despite the casualties, D-Day marked a turning point in World War II. The successful establishment of a foothold in France allowed the Allies to pour troops and supplies into continental Europe. This paved the way for the liberation of France and the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany. The liberation of France was a cause for celebration, but also a time for reflection. The scars of war ran deep, with towns and cities devastated by years of conflict. The human toll on both sides was immeasurable, leaving an indelible mark on the European psyche. Section 7. A legacy of freedom remembering D-Day, honoring the sacrifice. D-Day stands as a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity in the pursuit of freedom. The bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering determination displayed on the beaches of Normandy serve as a timeless reminder of the high cost of liberty. As we remember D-Day, it is our duty to honor the sacrifices made by those who fought for our freedom. We must never forget the lessons learned from this pivotal moment in history. The pursuit of peace, the defense of democracy, and the importance of international cooperation remain as relevant today as they were in 1944. Take the time to learn more about D-Day. Read the stories of the men and women who were there. Visit the beaches and memorials. Let their courage inspire you to be a force for good in the world.